Hi everybody, and welcome back to our third video where I'm going to show you a little bit of Canvas and how it works. When you log into Canvas via the Saddleback website, up will come this card. And this card, we will click on this, and that brings you into the course. And here's the course. Now you'll notice that I have a note here that says navigate the course through the modules. And here are convenient little buttons that take you through those modules. Very nice, I like to think. In any event, you can also go through the modules by clicking on this link here. I'll do it real quickly to show you. Okay, you'll see that takes you to the course information module. And now I'm going to go back home to the home, right? And now if I go to the course information button, that will take you right to that module. Okay, so I have a nice little welcome aboard message here. You can read that. I'll bring it up real quickly. And here it shows you all sorts of useful information. And even though the class doesn't start till the 17th, I want to make sure you have all the information you need to proceed in the course. I won't click on this, which is the instructor introduction, and you've been to the course homepage. But now, and you've also been here to the course information module, and you've seen the syllabus, and this will take you to these videos that I'm making right now that will allow you to have a good overview of the syllabus and the course. So there's also some good videos here that Canvas has provided on how to navigate and proceed through the course. Okay, this is a fully online course, as I mentioned, but we do have those Saturday morning meetings that I think are very helpful for students. I go through even homework in advance or projects in advance, etc. Very helpful, and many students have found it to be that way. That's why I provide it. I don't get paid for it, but I do it to help you guys. Okay, so you want to be sure to get your textbook purchased as soon as possible, as well before the class starts, and then you can kind of get a feeling for how this course navigates and that kind of thing. So I'm going to go back now to the announcements page real quickly. You'll see it here, and if I click on that little beauty, it takes me to announcements. Now, many of these announcements have not been posted yet, but these have. So that's what you just saw, the getting ready for Counting 1A, how to attend my Saturday tutoring sessions, and that's very easy. Here's the Zoom link here. You just click on that, and I'll do that in a second. And lastly, all my videos are available on YouTube for free. All you got to do is subscribe, and you can have them not only for this course, but for the 1B course and the intermediate course, etc. There's over 400 of them. So I think they'll be very useful to you. But if I go to the Zoom link for a second, you'll see here's all you would need to do to participate in our Saturday, June 21st meeting. You just hit the start button and away you go. Pretty easy. You can go to the McGraw-Hill Connect this way. I don't really recommend that, but I'm going to show it to you just so you see it. If I go to the Connect section here, and you go to the Assignments tab here, you'll see all the chapters homework. I'll do chapter 1 just so you see it. and all the due dates, etc. So then you can go back to Canvas. But I think you can possibly miss a non-McGraw-Hill assignment that way. And I think the easiest way to proceed in this course is to go down the modules, just like I indicated. So here I take you to the course information. We talked about you found these videos here, so you should be pretty good. The course syllabus, some other information that's useful. Here are some McGraw information for registering and all that kind of thing. How to upgrade if you decide to use the 2-week free trial period. How to change that over to a regular subscription. And then my last reminder on not hitting submit until you're ready to rock. And then here's some orientation videos here that McGraw-Hill publishes. And those are very useful to go through. They're not worth any points, as you can see here. And you can do that anytime during the course. Okay. There is a very cool student support hub here. I'll bring it up real quickly so you see it. All sorts of great resources for you in Saddleback. I think you can read those for yourself, but all sorts of great resources to help you with just about anything you need from an academic standpoint. So if I go back home and I go to, let's say, we will go back home. I think we'll just do it the hard way. It looks like I've got to get rid of this. All right, now I can go home. And away we go. Here are the most recent announcements are shown here in the home page. All right, so now that I've gone through course information and resources, let's take a look at a module, just so you see what I'm talking about. Here, what we're going to do is, here's the instructional videos. This is chapter 1. I'll bring it up so you can see it. And here, it lists, this would be like a lecture that we would have in class. There's 4 of these little beauties, usually about 15 minutes each. So now, if I come back, I usually do it this way, finding it easier than going back. So here's chapter 2, same thing. Here's some debits and credits. You want to get on debits and credits very early in the course. In fact, if you're here early in the course, you can practice with these before the course starts, and I think you'll be money ahead from that standpoint. A little bit like multiplication tables, you need to do them repetitively a few times till you get them down, so you know what increases what. And I think, too, that's in combination with the supplemental file called Financial Statement Examples and Debit and Credit Flashcards. So you can see those, but I go through that in the Debits and Credits videos that I have. I'll get there eventually here, right? So then here is the concept overview videos. That's a McGraw-Hill product. Gives you a little overview of the concepts in chapter 1. Very helpful. There's no points assigned to that. The extra credit SmartBook assignments, I think, are good to do first before you get into the homework. Usually you do the concept videos first, then do the SmartBook assignments. They're worth 5 points each. Then as you get into exercises and problems, these are the bigger points for exercises and problems. During the course, I will publish my solutions to those exercises and problems, so you have them available for review for the test. There's also a quiz on debits and credits, due very shortly after the start of class. So you want to get on these debits and credits quickly and get them so that you can do them somewhat automatically. And then I will publish my solutions to that. Again, I think that's a very useful standpoint. I will add a flashcards to the supplemental files so that you have those to play with, like you would do with multiplication tables. In any event, so you see kind of how this is laid out. You do the instructional videos first, you do the concept videos second, you do the extra credit smart books, go grab yourself those 5 points, then you're ready to do the homework. And then in this case, we have a reflections one, an icebreaker for the students. So you can kind of get to know your classmates a little bit and have a little fun that way. And away we go. And you just proceed down these modules till you're finished with the course. Again, this course is done over 8 weeks. That's our normal semester is 16 weeks. So this moves twice as fast as a semester course. So you really want to get on this day one. And I think you're going to, a little bit surprising to me is that my summer students typically do much better than my full semester students do. I think that's because you guys only have one course and you focus on it and you put the work into it. And I love to see A's. I would love to see everybody in the class get an A. So on that happy note, I will leave you, and you can, one other thing, you're going to have a grade book here. This grade book is going to show you how your points that come over to Canvas from Connect, and then I will go from there. So I leave some library resources, not terribly exciting. The People tab's only being used for your project, so you won't really need that much either. So, on that note, we will conclude this video. Hopefully you're going to have an enjoyable and very useful learning experience in this course. Until that time that we meet again, bye for now.